Good morning, everybody. 01 of 1 here, back again with another video. I was hoping that the last video would have been uploaded already, but the one previous to that one took like way too much time. So unfortunately, yeah, this is not going to be released in the morning. It'll probably still be morning by the time I can get this uploaded, maybe, hopefully. Somewhere around like 11 o'clock or something. I'm hoping anyways, but yeah, for now, we have fuel unlocked. We also have other really cool stuff unlocked, like the tier 4 belts. So let's see. I'm gonna throw some of this stuff in here that I can't really use yet, but I do want to save. I think that'll be good there for now. And then most of the stuff in here, apart from the computers, that's all like tier 7 and 8 stuff anyways. So supercomputers, batteries, at least, I think those are tier 7 or 8. But these definitely are because they require aluminum, so. Alright, so first thing I want to do is to update all of our belts up in here with the tier 4 stuff so we can go a little bit faster. So let me throw some light on here so you guys can see. And there we go. Tier 4. Just going to update all of that going all the way across. And then we'll get rid of these so we can update everything in here. Okay, and now we need to put back all of this stuff. Nope, it's gotta go there. Okay, so that's good to go for that side. Okay. Okay, now that's good for that side, so that is all done. Alright, and then let's see what we can do down here. These all have to get updated. So let's see if I can just hop in here for these. Okay. So that's those. Alright, and then we need the tier 4 belts. And then, with that all updated, we need to update the belts in here. So, and I need more. Alright. But luckily I have a lot, so. Okay, so that's that. Throw this thing back on. Alright, so that's good for that, and now we need to update this in here. That is not the right one. Okay, so that is there, and now I need to get where they split off. Okay, so there's 2 that have split off here. Okay, so there's that, and the other one, I should be able to see it here. Okay, and that one over there, I'll be able to get from here, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's not letting me get that belt. There we go. Okay. And then that gets updated. Good to go. And then this gets updated. Okay, so that is the sync lines all updated. All right, now we need to update everything up here so everything goes a little bit faster, because then I can pump more items into it. Okay, so get that updated, and then all of this is now updated. Okay, now we need to go here and update these. And we'll update that one as long as I'm here. All right. And I need more. I should probably just pick up like 500 of those things. Okay, come on. There we go. Now we have lots. That should, hopefully this should be enough to update everything else up there. There we go. Okay, Mark IV belt. That was a terrible jump. Okay, now I gotta get all of these updated. Okay, so now all that is pretty much done. And now we need to update the other side. Okay. Okay, so that should be all of that. This is going to have to get updated as well. All right, that's already been updated. Got that one. There's that one. Okay. So that is all of those updated. Now we need to update the main racetrack. Okay. Okay. right, and I think that is the entire racetrack updated. Everything is now moving just a little bit faster, which is good. Let's see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Looks like we're exporting both wire and sheets now. Good. And I think that is doing the cable and the concrete. Okay. All right. So our sorting system is now updated and going as fast as what I have unlocked so far. So that's good. Drink of the morning, because it is morning, is Monster Energy Zero Ultra. This is not sponsored, but they are delicious. And so I drink them. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. And then with all of the alternate recipes that I've got unlocked, I may end up redoing some of the stuff down below later on. Once I figure out a good, I guess, production line to do. What did I pick last time? I think I got this, honestly. Although this is actually pretty good though too. Okay, let's get that one. And we will keep working on these. Or should I wait? Or should I not wait? I don't know. I don't know. We'll keep going. I'm sure there's more than I can unlock. So that can go there. Okay, so now that we have power, fuel generators, I think I want to make like 6 of these things. Okay, so that's 12 each. 10 each. 10 each? Okay. So I can make 2 at least. And I'm going to need computers as well. Okay. So that means that we're going to have to get some sort of a computer line going as well. Let's see, that is needing plastic. And then we're going to get you going on to something else. Okay, so we have an alternative crystal computer here. But I would have to make a crystal oscillator. And I think the crystal oscillator needs a manufacturer. But we can make a decent amount of computers per minute. And it just requires, you know, an assembler. So we'll look into that. I should be able to make the crystal oscillators myself. What do they require? Just quartz. And this is all pretty basic stuff. So we're going to need some copper, some iron, and some quartz. Which means that we have to bring the quartz in, which is doable. We can definitely do it. But for now, we're going to need more power. Because let me find power pole real quick. Yeah, we are... I mean, it looks okay right now, but that's because the assemblers back here aren't running. When they are running, we are like basically knocking on the ceiling. And we don't want to be knocking on the ceiling, so... And then also, if you want to like supercharge your way in there without actually building a supercharger and wasting a lot of power, just slide jump into it. And I don't know if you can tell by the sound, but we're basically at max speed right now. So it makes you go through these things a lot faster if you slide jump into them rather than just like walk into them. All right, so another thing that I'm going to figure out is how to do the fuel. So that's going to be interesting. And then as far as how I want to set this up over here, we're going to do just a very, 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 very basic fuel generator setup with just a few of them down here. And the way that I want to do this is I want to put like a row, kind of like a little ring. I mean, not like a circular ring, but it's going to be like a square ring, but you know, a ring around this. And then you're going to need to be in zoop mode. You are too far. Okay. And then we're going to do... Oh, I don't have the corners. Hang on. I need... nope. Yes. This. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, I don't have any tickets left. Oh, I spent them all already. Okay, I guess we're not going to do that then. Okay, so I'm doing this just to kind of raise this above the water. And then we would need the corners in here, right? And then out beyond this, we'll run this, and then this is what the generators are actually going to be on, is on that level there. Bean, what are you doing? And I need more plates, and I need more concrete. And then as long as I'm here, might as well get what we can out of here. Sir, flush. Okay. Take all of the rubber, I will take all of the plastic. Okay, and then we will flush this whole thing again. Okay, good to go. All right, so now we need to hop up onto here all the way up. Never-ending staircase. Once I get at least one generator up, I'll build a hypertube, kind of up and down area thing in here. All right, slide jump. That one didn't go so well. Was it because I went there at an angle? I don't know. It's whatever. Okay, so concrete and iron plate. Yeah, iron plate. Get some light in here. All right, so iron plates. We got a lot of stuff here, don't we? We can put in some of this. And then, let's see. Reinforced plate modular frames can go in here. Some of these can go don't have a place for motors yet. And then we have plastic and rubber, so we can refill this. And we're gonna need some more copper sheets. And then concrete and plate. All right. Okay. Grab like 1,000 of that. Grab a few hundred of those. Hopefully that'll be good. All right. There we go. And there we are. Now hopefully I'll have enough to get myself going at least. And the MAM is done. Let me just check and see what we get out of there. Biocoal, insulated cable. These are all terrible. Compacted coal. That can make for better... Ooh. I could upgrade my my coal generators to use the compacted coal. Get a little bit more power out of it. And that wouldn't even be that hard, because everything's kind of already over there. Okay, so we'll do that, definitely. I don't know if that's going to give me more power or if it's just going to make it last longer, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. And then this whole thing needs to flush. Okay, so now I need to figure out what I need to make fuel here. So I can make regular fuel and I can make residual fuel. Okay, so that's gonna come off of... Okay, so I'm gonna have to make another refinery. But I can pump in all of the residual stuff and make it into fuel, which will be good. So... And I know that there's going to be some amount of efficiencies, I guess we can call it, that I can get out of this. But for now, I need to build one of these things. And I'm definitely going to be putting these in like a much better orientation. But for now, I just want to see what that's going to take. Okay, so 60 residual. So that's going to be 3 of these. Okay. And that'll make 40 fuel. And then, let's see, let me set up a fuel thing over here. And I think the fuel generators require 4 blocks of space. I think. So let me throw a wall on the back here. See where that gets us. Alright, so power, fuel, generator. Alright, so if we put ourselves here, okay, so we can't go there, but we can go here. Okay, now how does that look as far as this goes? Okay, so that's right up against the back. Alright, so that gives us lots of room up in front, which is good. Okay, and then this, once it's running, doesn't tell me how much it's going to use. Okay, so let me change this around a little bit. Alright, so if we pull the fuel in through here, and then we do our separation kind of over here, then I still don't know how many of these things I'm going to be able to run off of that. Well, I suppose first thing we can do is split this up. So if I do 4 of these, that'll put out 80 unless I put the last 2 at half, in which case that'll put out 60. So that'll get us a decent amount of plastic and rubber. But the plastic and rubber need to constantly be being made. So I wonder if instead of doing all of this craziness and going off of making residual fuel, I save that for later and I go through and I just make straight up fuel out of this. And then the stuff that's left over, I can just sink right away. And that way I can continually produce fuel. And I think that'll actually work out nicely. So if I were to go to here and I make just the straight fuel out of here. Okay, so yeah, let's give that a try. And then we'll see how we feel after. So let me throw in, actually we might be able to shorten up this whole thing a little bit. So we'll put a wall here and we'll see where the refinery kind of sits. Okay, so that's gonna have to come in this way. Okay, so that'll go there. So that gives us our output here. Or do we want to go back one more and just give ourselves a little bit more space? Yeah, I think we'll go back one more, give ourselves a little bit more space for organization up at the front. Okay. So there is that. Good to go. And then we're going to make this make fuel. So it'll take in 60 crude oil and it'll put out 40 fuel. And then also a bunch of polymer resin. Okay. So then if this is running at 240, if we max it out, so that means that I'm going to need 4 of these. And then if I want this to be centered, this is going to have to move slightly. Okay, so let's then we'll do this one. Okay, so that'll use up 120 and it'll produce 80 fuel. And then we're also going to have a lot of polymer resin here, but I think we can actually make stuff out of that polymer resin. Make like plastic and stuff out of it. So definitely going to keep that. So I might just put it into a bin and store it. Okay, and then we need to do the piping back here. And that shouldn't be too difficult. So let me take these down. And I'm just going to use those same parts. Okay. Actually, hang on. Did I buy... No, I bought the floor. I did not buy the wall. Okay. So I'm going to move these one more time. Maybe, okay, so here's what we're going to do here. Figure out where this can go. Okay, so then we're going to go back. So that's right up against the wall. So we're going to go back 1, 2. And we'll put that one there. Put that one there. And that can go there. Okay. So now what I can do is I can line this with walls. And then once I unlock the wall thing, so let me throw in one of those real quick. See if I have any tickets. Needs power. Tickets, 3 tickets. Print tickets. Thank you. That can go away, and then I need the store. Okay. Then attachments, and we want this. Pipeline wall attachments, grab that, buy. Okay. Now that can go. And this can go. Okay, and we'll do a solid wall back here to cover up all of those. Alright, now we can get this to go directly into the wall. There we go. Wall support, wall hole. Now this needs to go into here. I think that is relatively lined up. Okay. Now with this, we can go ahead and attach the pipeline to that directly. Alright, so now we've got this. And now what we can do is we can run this from here to here. And then maybe get these things to run in here. I don't know if they're going to be able to connect though. And that's going to line up with the center, which is not what we want. And then this can go here. Now, is that going to let me connect? Yes, it is. Perfect. Wait, why isn't this one working then? Am I off? Okay, so I think that works. And now all we need to do is run a pipe from here into here. There we go. Okay, so that should start pumping in all of our lovely, lovely oil. And then I want you to start making fuel. And then all of these things need power, and they use up a lot of power, so... okay. And I think the plugs are on the front side, I think. Yes, okay, good. So I will run this off of here. Okay, and then this can go into there. That's probably going to kill the power, now that I think about it. So we're going to turn this one off, and we're going to turn this one off. Okay, good to go. Okay, so now you are getting oil, you are getting oil, good to go. And we are now making fuel. Okay. So now we need to get this fuel over to here. And then we'll make another fuel generator. Throw that there, and then maybe throw another one here, but we can't yet. All right, so that'll just get us these for now. Let's see, I kind of want to do this in the middle. Okay, so we'll do this here and here. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one. Okay, so now that is all going this way. Let's see, and then I want this to go over here. But I'm actually just going to run it to here and then get rid of that. Or, wait. Hang on. Let's get rid of that. So if we're going to run another one over there, then we should probably take one of these guys, put it there, and then another one way the hell down here. But we'll put this one kind of in the middle. No, we don't want that in the middle. We want it here, in between the two. Okay, and then this one I'm going to change up a little bit. And then we'll put this on the edge of here. Okay. And now we can take a splitter, or a cross, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Now that can go into there. This will get full of fuel. Good to go. And then you... all you need is this guy. And here we go. throw this guy over here. Okay, so there's that. And now, where does the power connect? Is it on the back side? It's probably on the back side. Yep, backside. Okay. So what I'm gonna end up doing in here anyways is throwing a wall in here. And I need something to stand on. Can you... Okay. So this is gonna be annoying. Okay, sir. Really? You jumped over the whole thing? Are you kidding me? Come on. Alright, so you can go. Yes? Yes. Alright, so then walls are going to go along the entire back side of this. Okay. And now we can get this kind of sort of going. Yeah, we'll put that there, I think. Should be pretty much centered. Yep. Okay. Do the same thing over here. All right. So now that. Okay, and we are now running. All right, good. So now this one needs to go in between these two, which is kind of sort of. Let me see. These things are loud, by the way. Okay, so it's got to go kind of here. And then this has to go through here. And I think we'll run it to here. And it's not ideal where it is, but kind of is what it is, I guess. All right. So now, and that gave us another 300 megawatts. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. It's 150 megawatts out of this thing. Okay. And that uses 12 cubic meters of fuel per minute. Okay. And then as soon as this thing, these overload with this, they're gonna stop producing the fuel, which is not gonna be good. So we do have to do something with this pretty much right away. And then, let's see, I can make even more fuel. Okay, so let's get the cross in here. That'll work. Okay, now we can turn this guy on. And we can turn this guy on. Okay, so that's going to be making 160 fuel per minute. And if each of these uses 12, let's see, 160 divided by 12. We're going to need a lot of these. Okay, so I'm thinking like 4 on this side, 4 on that side, 4 on that side will give us 12. And then I guess whatever extra fuel we get, we can do something with. Okay, so now we need to do something with the overflow. Alright, so that's going to be merger. Okay, so if that is basically there, so we're going to need to go 1, 2, at least to here, probably, actually, hang on, let me, okay, so let's put this in here. Okay, yeah, so that's basically going to need to go into the center here. And we want that to go that way, sort of. 2 and 3. Get rid of those. Okay, and then that's going to be making 30 per minute. Okay, so that's good enough for Mark 1. That is way off. Okay. So merger here. 2, 3. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. So that goes in there quite nicely. And we just need to repeat this another 3 times. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and for the last one, okay. Now we're going to move these pretty quickly along here. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to dump them into a very, 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 very large container. Let's see, we're going to need the input over here this way. I think that'll work. Alright, so that should start taking all of this stuff away. And then we'll be able to build that up a lot, basically. Okay, so and I think we have to go out 4. Okay, so that gave us a lot more power, which is really, really nice. And then also, I want to see if I can mess around with the color here, so I can, let's see, customizer, materials, roofs, colors. Okay, so that will be our oil. Nice kind of gray color. Then that can stay the orange. And then this is going to be default. Yeah. Okay, so then we'll just leave that like that. Okay, so I need heavy modular frames now. And then also I need to see if there's anything that I can do with the recycled stuff, this stuff, to make this into plastic. Okay, so we need to look up plastic. Okay, so if we combine this with water, we can make plastic. Okay, useful. And relatively easy to do too. And then if we go into rubber, we can do the same thing here. Plastic takes 2, rubber takes 4. Altogether they take 10 and 6. So 10 of the polymer resin and then 6 of the water. Okay. So that has to be done in a refinery. And then we're also going to need to bring water to that refinery, wherever we decide to put it. And this is going to be in the way. I'm just going to make this up real quick. Otherwise, it's just going to take up space in my inventory, and I don't want that. There we go, quick wire. Okay. Then I can make these guys. I'm going to need more of the modular frames for that, which is fine. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make a bunch of those. All right, but we've got 300 extra power, which is really, really nice. So it's like a quarter, no, 33% more power than what we had before. And that's only with 2, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so now what I want to do here, if it'll let me, of course, is I want to purposely put that through there. So when you're looking at this from far away, all you see is that kind of sticking out, right? And then if we have that kind of going around in a circle and then all centered around the spire, I think that's going to look kind of cool. Okay, so, I mean, I think we should be good on fuel. And as soon as we have too much fuel in here to use, those will just shut down. And then I don't think we're going to run out of space for these for at least a little while. At least I certainly hope not. But I can put that in there and that in there. We'll call that good. And add a little water, make those into plastic and rubber, which will be great. Alright, but I'm going to need to make some more of those heavy modular frames, so that is why I am heading back right now. Alright, let's see if I can get the slide jump thing. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. Sounds like we're at full speed, so it should be good. Another thing that I have to do is to set up trains to be the next thing that I build, so that way I know what I need. Because I do want to do like the train spiral thing going up. So I think it'll look cool. Yeah, and then having that kind of go over all of that, I think is going to look nice too. It looks so small from here. That is ridiculous. All right. So heavy modular frames. We need to make a bunch of those. What I can do over here is build a manufacturer, maybe. So let me get rid of these guys. And there we go, manufacturer. I need 7 more of those, okay. And then to make these, I need more of those. So 7, I'm gonna need 35 and a lot more screws. So another 400 screws. Okay, so let me grab screws, another 500. Reinforced iron plates, there we go, modular frames, take some of these. And we can make 9, good. Wait, no, it's gonna take 9 hits, but I think we can only make 8. Okay, good to go. Now we can build a manufacturer over here and just load it up with stuff and start making stuff. That looks good. Okay, so you need these, right? So we're gonna load you up with all of the things. And you need a lot more screws too, okay? And that way that can kind of make stuff as I'm waiting on other things. Okay, that's full there. We're gonna need more encased industrial beams. If that's going to take 200 screws to make 2 of these things, that is a lot. Yeah, and more modular frames already. Here we go. Let's see, do I have any alternates for the modular frame? I do. It's 5 per minute coming out. Okay. That definitely needs its own line going through here. Which means we're gonna need more steel, which means more coal. Yeah. Okay, so one way to increase the coal would be to put some overclock on the miner that's out there. And then the coal that's coming in is gonna be more, but then I'm gonna have to basically redo the entire bottom part here and then kind of reorganize it, so that will be interesting. That's going to take a long time though, so I don't know if I want to do that in a video or if I just want to kind of do that off camera. because I mean it's gonna take a long time, and it's gonna be kind of ridiculous. That's gonna need more screws already. So you can have those, and I'll take these. And another thing that I could do, which would be kind of janky, but we'll do it anyways. Just that way this can make more, is we'll put this kind of here and here, and we'll fill this one up with screws and just have that kind of feed in, and fill the other one up with modular frames and have that feed in. So we'll get a bunch of those, Okay, so screws can go in there. Modular frames can go into here. All of the modular frames, please. Thank you. All right, and then this can go in there. This can go in there. All right, so that should keep this kind of going for a little while at least. And then I'll be able to make, or get, I should say, more of those. And then we'll just refill up the pipes and the encased beams manually, because they don't actually use that much. So this one, there we go, good to go. Okay, so that should keep that going for a little while. And then I'm gonna wait until I get one more of these things. There we go, good to go. And I'm gonna build another fuel generator. Oh, and another thing I have to do is build the thing, hypertube going up and down this particular spire. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have that go straight down this side. So let's see, transportation, hypertube support, and then hypertube entrance. Okay. And then this is going to be interesting, because this has to go basically straight down. Oh, and that's not going to line up correctly there, so sorry. Okay, so if we're here, then we'll go 1, 2. Ooh, a floor hole. That would be interesting. Like, if I put the entrance, well, no, I can't do the entrance on a floor hole, but it would be interesting. But I'll think about that later. For now, I just want to get this thing going so we can stick to the side of this. Okay, so we can go here, so 1, 2. Oh my god, that's gonna hurt a lot. Ooh, See, this is why this is frightening to me. Okay, so this will go. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna go with the floor hole, just straight up. Okay, so you can go, you can go. All right, so we need this to do something else entirely. So walls. Okay, now let's see. Transportation, no, not that. We need foundation. Okay, that goes there. And then we need floor hole. I'm gonna put that kinda here. Or do I wanna move it out? I'll move it out to there. And then that needs to go into 2D noodle. Entrance, there we go. Okay, so that'll shoot us straight down. Oh, that is not what I wanted to get rid of, sir. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Alright, so how far can that go down? Transportation, there we go. Hypertube. That down. To there. It can definitely make it there. Okay. How about to here? Okay, it can make it here. Actually, no, this can go as far as the wire can go, right? So if I do this here, that should be able to go all the way down to here. Right? Yes. Okay. And now I can put the walls back in. At least some of them anyways. Okay, so that way it looks like this thing does have some amount of structure to it. Okay, so then we'll just send this down. Oh, and I didn't make that go a full thing, did I? And then also... Hang on. Okay, so then we can put this one, floor hole, there. Hypertube going down to here. Okay. And then we'll build the walls down. As far as they'll go anyways. Okay, and then hypertube down to here. Good to go. And we'll build the walls down. To there. All right. And now we can do something with these. Why is that so long? Is it... Hold on, does the floor hole change its shape based on the foundation that it's on? So like, for instance, if I were to... Why do you want to zoop this way? And then if I were to do this again over here, it does. It changes based on the size of the foundation you're putting it on. That's actually pretty cool. So then if I do a little thin one, then it'll just give me a little thin one, right? Yeah. Okay. That is very cool. I did not know it did that. Okay, so then from here, foundations 2. Okay. And then we'll throw in a wall over here. And a wall over here. And then we will say... Actually, question. Can we put an entrance on a wall hole? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, so then this can go to there. And then this can go to there. All right. Well, imagine that. All right. So this then needs to be a 4x. Sir. You don't need to put that one on there. And then we do the wall here, like that. Or, hang on. We do this slightly differently. Put this on there. And then we put a ramp. There. Okay, so now we're not, impeding that at all. And then if I really wanted to, I could build up these little walls on either side. And then that can go up to there. And then we'll put this there and this there. And then that should work out quite nicely. And then this I want to go up as far as it will go. Okay. So with that being done, we can now put in our next generator. Okay, good to go. We want this to be even with this one. All right, and then we go into here, grab a pipeline. Okay, so that'll be even with that, so 1, 2. Nope, wrong way. Okay, so 1, 2. That can go there. Good to go. And then we take our power and we swing it over to here. And there we go. Another 150 megawatts, just like that. All right, how are we looking here? Okay, yeah, we still have a long way to go before this thing fills up, so should be good for at least a little while. And I'm not going to have enough to run up the rest of the way on both sides, so let's give this a try. Going up the tube. This is a lot faster than going around in circles. And there we go, through the floor. Perfect. Okay. So, let's see. I need to go down into here and see if I can grab... I need to go... Can I see it here? Sort of. Can I grab it off of there? There we go. Okay, so we just need to go a little bit farther to get up to the top. So that will be fine. And then let's just get going this way. And we need to pick up some iron plates. And that should be good. And then if we've made enough modular frames, heavy modular frames anyways, I can throw another, maybe even a few fuel generators down there, which will be good. So let's see what we've got going. Light so everyone can see. Okay, so we're still going strong here. Bunch of that still left over. How are you doing? We have 12. You're low on pipes and industrial beams. Okay. Alright, give me some more of these. Thank you. How are we doing on tickets? No more tickets. We're almost at another ticket though. Okay, so you can get that. So you're now all the way full. Good to go. So we can build another fuel generator. So that's good. I'm going to go do that. And then that will completely replace all the power that we're generating with our coal. And that's 12 power plants. So if you think about it, from 12 power plants down to 4 is kind of how we went. So we've got 12 coal power plants, and we can replace all of that power completely with just 4 of these ones. So it's kind of crazy. Oh, and I forgot to get plates. Dang it. Oh well. Okay, so light. Fuel generator. I think that's good right there. That corner should match up good. All right. And now we'll run this pipeline. And I need plates. Dang it. Okay. But yeah, this is much better than having to walk up those stairs. So definitely useful. All right, so we're gonna need to bring a lot of stuff in here. One, we're gonna need to bring pretty much all the oil that we're generating over to here. We're also gonna need to bring over a lot of water. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have to look into. These things are just going all over the place. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Let's grab like 400 of that. Is there anything else that I'm low on? Yes. These. So we'll grab some of that. Anything else that I'm low on? Does not appear to be so. And then I'm kind of wondering about something here. So I'll grab those, and I'll grab that. Okay, so if I went with the alternate recipe for the computer, right? Okay, so that still requires a circuit board. Do I have an alternate for a circuit board? I don't. Okay, I know that there are alternates for circuit boards, but if I can get an alternate that doesn't require any kind of plastic or rubber, that's going to be like amazing, because then I can make a computer without using any oil at all. Because I mean, like, if you think about it, right? Like, crystal oscillator doesn't require oil. It requires quartz, copper, and iron, right? Circuit board requires plastic. But if I can find a way to make one that doesn't require plastic, then I can make a computer using this recipe without any oil whatsoever, which would be amazing. But I don't know if we've got something like that. I think there's one where we make it out of rubber, but that still takes oil, you know? Alright, how are we doing over here? You could probably use some more screws, so let me get you some. Just grab like another 1,000. Okay, so that's good there. Got another 10, nice. Shenanigans. All right, so one thing that I want to do is I want to shorten the exit of this tube right here by 1 block, so it gives me, you know, like more reason to, or more space, I suppose, to slide and jump into it, so I can get, you know, max speed right away instead of having to build up. So that would be good. Pretty easy to do as well. And sun's coming up. Good. Okay, so this and this and that, all gone. And then we need transportation, hypertube. Okay, so we're gonna run it out to here. And then we're gonna throw an entrance on there. And then power it through, actually no, we can power it up here. There we go. So now that gives me a little bit more room to slide and jump into it, which will be good. Okay. Back down we go. That was very fast. Okay. So, now that we've got all of the pieces and parts and stuff, let's see. So this needs to go... Actually, hang on. How much room do we have over here? Basically nothing. Okay, that's fine. So let me build another generator here. need to extend the wall over. Basically to right there. Okay. And then we're going to need this guy to go and be even with this here. Okay. And then this has to go over to here and make us even with this here. Okay. So that is good for now. And then we can run this. Let's see, logistics, pipeline. There we go. So we can run this to here. So 1, 2. And then that can go in there. And we need this pipeline cross to go here. Okay, so that's 5 over here. Good to go. And then we're going to need to run actually, this is going to be kind of not ideal, actually. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay. So, wall. This needs to go to here. And then we need to get this guy to go like that. Okay, and then this can go off of there if it'll let me. We can just run it off of here, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll do it like that. And then this goes to here. Something like that anyways. All right, so we have holes in here, but that's because we don't have the right pieces to go in there. That would be a roof, maybe, but all the roofs here, they're all just squares, so that's not gonna work. But yeah. So it's kind of what we need. But then another thing that I could do is instead of doing all of this craziness, I could just extend this out and then get rid of this over here. And then just have this go straight to the edge. It would be a way to do it anyways. Something like that. And then we could fill in the edges over here with that, and then throw in a wall, and put in another one of these things. And then that'll look somewhat better as far as, you know, how we get all this thing covered up. But we need to do the same thing over here. So let's see, this needs to go up, this needs to go over. And I could replace these with like actual roof pieces, which might actually be the better idea. Okay, so let me see if I can get up on top of here. Those things are extremely loud. Okay. Okay, so architecture walls. We want the 4-meter wall. Yeah. Okay, so it's a different color. Interesting. Do you not want to slide that way, sir? Thank you. Okay, ma'am is done. Flexible framework, compacted steel ingot. Using compacted coal and iron. Gets us 37.5 per minute. This might be interesting. Of course, it uses sulfur, and we do need the sulfur to make sulfuric acid for like the aluminum stuff, but I think there's enough sulfur in the world that we could, you know, use some of it at least for this. So we'll go with this. And then we'll run another one. Okay. And then I think we'll run one more set of roof. And then we'll have this go kind of flat over here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those over there. So if I could fit 5 over here, that would be great, but with this being there, that might not work. But I might be able to kind of mess around with it, maybe put, well, no, because the train station's going to need a lot of space too. I think it's like 4 wide or something. Or is it like 4 wide or 4 long, one of the two? I don't know, it's big. And then I'm gonna need space for that to kind of curl around as well. So I might just end up keeping just these 5 here and then running whatever additional fuel that I've got up the train. And then I could set the train over here like the station, right? And then have that go out this way and kind of circle around, and then we'll put another train station up at the top there. Alternately, what I could do is unlock the alternative fuel transport, in which case I can make plastic containers and stuff, and then I could just move that up there like I would any normal item, which might be a good idea. Maybe. Okay, so it's got a lot of stuff in there, but we still have a lot more room that we can go. Okay, so that needs to finish as well. And I think I've got enough wall here. Yeah, to get kind of as far over as I can get. Okay, so let's hop up to the top. And then we'll get the rest of the walls built. Looks like we're still gonna have a pretty good distance to go. Alright, so let me see. Can I even see that down there? Barely. Did I get that one? There we go. So that is it for that. We've got all the walls built up all the way. Okay, so let's see. We've got power down there. I'm gonna go and see what we need to unlock the alternative fuel transport or alternative liquid transport, because I think that might be the better solution here. And then all I need to do is just create a loop for the containers, and we'd be good. And I think I'm going to need more of these heavy modular frames for it, so I'm going to grab some as long as I'm here. Need more of that, probably more of that. We only got another 2 out of that? E. Okay. So we're probably going to need more than what I've got, but that's fine. All right. I mean, at least it's like, it's pretty easy to get over here now, so. Ooh, oh, that was not what I intended. Sir. Sorry. Oh, wait, no. That went where it was supposed to go. Dang it. I forgot that I had that set out. So then I just need to get that up and over and then to combine back down. And then I can put whatever I need in there. And that should work. So, okay, smart splitter. You need to go that way. Oh, I forgot to take the biofuel out of here. Dang it. Okay, hang on. Let me just see if I can just grab. Is that all of it? Okay. Okay, so this one needs wood. So center is wood. Right is leaves. This one is biomass. Okay, good to go. So now with that, we can actually, hang on, let me get rid of this completely. Okay, so now we're going to need a merger over here. And actually, before I do that, let's upgrade the belt. These don't need to be tier 4 belts, but you know what? I've got them, so I'm going to use them. Alright, and now we need to go with the tier 4 lift. 1, 2. Okay, so now I can put biomass, wood, and leaves all in here, and it should all hopefully go to the right spot. And then I can get rid of all of these things. Okay. And flower petals, not gonna need those either. Okay, so I just cleared up a lot of space, which is good. And I'm gonna grab these. Might as well grab those as well. Throw some of those in there. I could make some inhalers, actually. And those get made over here. Nutritional inhaler. Oh, I also need mycelia. Okay. Do I have any? I do. Good. Make a couple more of these things. Good to go. Alright, so that can now... Okay, so that's good, that's good. Mycelia can go back. Alright. Throw that in there as well. We should be good. Okay. MAM analysis is complete. What do we got? Ah, nice. This is what I was looking for. So now we can make a complete computer using quartz, copper, and iron. That is amazing. This right there means that I can make computers without using oil at all, which is gonna be amazing. All right, good. Good, 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 good. That makes me happy. Okay, so now we need alternative fuel transport, or fluid transport. Okay, so we're gonna need this, a lot more wire. Okay, so let's work on getting that. And then another thing that I have to do is start moving all of the quartz through, and that's gonna take time. And we're definitely gonna need more than just that. Okay, so let's go restock, grab what we can for the alternative fluid transport, and yeah, and then I can probably remute. Oh, I can't operate the queue from here? Okay, fine. Okay, there we go. So production power, this thing, take that off of the queue. And okay, so we're gonna need some more motors, which I can make, no problem. And I'm currently making the heavy modular frames, which is good. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna need a lot of wire. Wire is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be good for that. I need stators and rotors. Let's see, rotors are here. And then we'll throw that into one of the assemblers over here and have those make motors. Okay, so that'll do that. See how this is doing. Looks like we are low on the tubes again, or the pipes, whatever they're called. Grab a few. Get some more encased industrial beams. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more than this, I think. Okay, and then we're gonna need some more modular frames just to store up, and probably some more screws in there too. So modular frame, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, why not? Okay, so that is all the screws gone. Sir. Thank you. Alright, and then you need to be in there for that. Good to go. Now we should be back to making these things, so we've got a few more, not quite as many as we need, but progress is being made. We'll let that run for a while. And then if we're going to be bringing over all of the quartz, we're going to need a lot more than that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab like 1,600 of those. We're probably going to need some more plates, so let me get some of that. Wire we're good on. We should be good on everything else, I think. Okay. How are we doing on power? 1,650 megawatts. Nice. It's 1.6 gigawatts. I'm trying to think if there's quartz any closer than the two that I've already got. Because that's going to require... Oh, how much concrete do I have? I'm going to need more concrete. Shit. Yeah, I've only got 69 left. Nice. Sorry, that was the obligatory nice that you must always do whenever you see the number 69. Okay, and we are at 1 hour and 49 minutes. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, and then concrete is here. Grab just a bunch, and then I'm gonna grab whatever is in here for these and bring that back with me. Then you're gonna need more, and you're gonna need more. Okay, so that should keep us going on that for a little while. Grab all the motors that I can out of here. All right, good to go. Mark II miners. I might need some of those. What do they require? Logistics, no. Production, right? Yeah. Mark II. Modular frames. Okay. So let me grab some of these, just in case. Grab another one, once again, just in case. Okay. And the little mini miners I can make kind of while I'm there, so not a big deal. And then I'll fill up what I can for the alternative fluid transport, and then by the time that I get all of the quartz set up and run all the way back, hopefully, we will have enough of the heavy modular frames, or whatever they're called, and the motors to finish this thing off. And then we can get that and start running that over. So that is the plan. Okay, and that can go, and that can go. All right, so we just need one more of those, and then we've got enough to make all of those motors, so we should be good to go. All right, so let's head over. And then another thing I could do is make the compacted coal. And that actually wouldn't be too hard to do, because I've already got the sulfur down there, so I just need to combine that with the coal, and then I've got the compacted coal. I don't know what kind of difference, if any, that's going to make for that, but I think what it does is it just makes the fuel last longer, so you use less, but I don't think it actually increases the amount of power that you generate. But I mean, it'd be real easy to find that out though, so let's go ahead and head over to, okay, so the sulfur is already there. And our coal is already coming through over here, so ideally we would just build a little platform over here. Let me see, so that can go, yeah, like that. I think that'll work. And then we'll throw in some of these. Okay, so then we're going to need an assembler, so we can figure out just how much of this stuff we're going to need. Okay, so compacted coal. 25 coal, 25 sulfur makes 25 compacted coal. Good to go. So that's pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio. And then for this, ooh, ma'am is done. Ma'am, what do you got for me? An insulated crystal oscillator. Uses rubber. Don't like it. Adhered iron plate. Might be useful. This, 22.5. I like that. Uses less copper. Okay. And now for this, how much are we using? Okay, so that's 15 times 12 is what, 600? No. 15 times 12. 180, okay. Which means that this would have to produce 180. So if that's a normal node, and yeah, that's not producing anywhere near that much, especially since I've got it on just a tier 1 belt. So yeah, maybe we don't do that for now. Maybe later, but for right now, no. Okay, so let's just go back to doing the quartz. Paleberry, thank you. Another paleberry, thank you. All right. So this is producing all the coal that we need to run those power plants. We've got this one, which is empty, which we could bring over. This one, which is currently being used, is that a Mark II? It is. Okay. Is this a Mark II? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So I could also run this over. And then if I had a no, I already blew up that one. Yeah, okay. So that was the one that needed the Nobelisk. That one is feeding our little thing over there. Okay, so question. Would it be easier to build a spire over here and then just run this spire over to that spire? Potentially, yes. But I would need to build it. So maybe that's something that I'll do off camera, because you've already seen me build, you know, a couple spires, so there shouldn't really be too much change. But as far as this quartz goes, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I forgot how long this was. We're gonna need like 1,000. Okay, hang on. Let me think about this for a second. What if I did like a mini spire going through here? Because I mean, there's other things over here that we could grab. So I think there was the limestone. We've got the water here that we could do something with later on. I mean, that's the next tiers of stuff, but we could do something with that. We've got the 2 quartz here. We've got the limestone over here somewhere. So we could bring that over if we needed it. What are these? These are Mark II, Mark II. Okay, so then I didn't need to do that, so that's good. These are putting out 240 per minute. And the Mark IV belts can take 480. Okay, so I can combine these two things together, put it onto a single 480 belt, and start running that out. And we still have that hole here. Hole through the world. And then I tried sliding through it, but it won't let me slide through it, so yeah. So it, or did I just slide through it? No? Okay. It looked like I did. That was weird. Yeah, no, it just kind of bumps me up. So it's not technically a hole in the world, it's just a graphical hole in the world. Okay, so let's get ourselves a merger. That's gonna have to go kind of this way. So we'll run this Mark III belt into here. And then we'll run a 480 belt onto, let's see, little concrete pillar. Okay, so where are we over here? So we want to kind of be to the side. Yeah. And actually, no, we're going to go up one more. Double placed. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to start running these power poles through here. So we'll run that to there, and we'll just get rid of this one, and then we'll run both of these off of this. Okay, good to go. All right, so now we need to figure out where we can go. So let me grab this belt, see how far over we can go. Conveyor belt is too long here, okay. Alright, and we are at 2 hours in the video. So instead of having you guys suffer along and watch me go through and do all of this, I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time and just do it off camera. And And by the time we get started on the next video, which hopefully I'll get to today, no, I'll most definitely get it here today, but and then also, where's that coming from? That can go here. So we can get rid of this one, get rid of that. All right, we still have power going through, good to go. Okay, so now we need to get this, we have to be careful about how we're doing this part because that takes up room when we start putting those pieces on there, and we don't want to have belts kind of in the way. So I'm thinking what we do is we'll actually run this kind of over to the side along the wall on a shorter concrete pillar. So like probably to there, and then we'll run over to here, throw this piece on. Okay, so, and then we're just kind of wrap it around there following the poles, and we'll get it there. I don't know how I feel about the spire yet. That would be something to consider, obviously, but we'll see how that goes. But for now, that's all I have for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.